Hello everyone, my name is Isaac Odenaka Franklin. I'm a digital marketing strategist at Networkers NG. In this video tutorial, I'll be showing you guys a very important thing, and which is understanding the customer's journey. What is the customer journey? Customer journey is something that is most time referred to as the sales funnel. At different stage of our marketing journey, there are different kind of message we should be passing out. Not at every time we try to market or we try to sell, we'll call on people to buy from us. That is kind of rude. Just imagine as a lady, someone walks up to you, someone you barely know, you've never seen, and he tells you he loves you. You feel embarrassed, right? Yeah, same way it is to marketing. Someone your business had not had any interaction with, and you kind of telling the person to buy from you. They are full of doubts about your product or your services, because in the time past, they've kind of bought things that did not fulfill what they bought it for. So everybody is kind of afraid. You as a marketer, you're supposed to, at different stages of your marketing, address some of this issue. Try to remove every doubt from this person. Try to make them understand that your brand or your product solve that particular problem more than the other products in the market. Like the saying, most of our decisions are based on emotions. We only back it up with logic. So before you try to say to someone, you should have first, or your brand should have first captured the emotional part of that person. Then you can try selling to them, right? Even selling to someone, you have to touch the person emotionally at different parts, at different times. It's in rare occasions that someone will see a brand or a product for the very first time and just outrightly purchase. Though it happens, but it's kind of very hard. In this tutorial, I will show you some of this marketing journey or these sales funnels you should be practicing, and the kind of message you should be passing across at every stage of this sales journey, or the kind of message you should be passing out at every stage of this customer journey. So let's get started. The first stage is what we call the awareness stage. At this awareness stage, you don't tell anybody to buy from you. You just try to intimidate them with your products or your brand. Some of the message you can pass here is why you started a business, the kind of problem your business tries to solve, how far you've gone. Just something to intimidate them about your brand or your product, right? Most time it's called brand story. Talk about your brand or your product. So the next phase of and digital marketing journey is the consideration stage. At this stage, the kind of message we would like to pass are message that tries to eliminate doubt from potential clients, right? At one time or the other of our life, we bought something that did not actually live up to its expectations. We bought things we regretted buying and we never used them. So everybody is kind of afraid of buying random things. So at this consideration stage, you have to put out message that tries to eliminate such doubt. Such message includes like past customers' testimonials, how you go about getting your service being top notch, the kind of efforts you put to produce your product or your services, similar content like that will just make them feel relaxed and feel you are the best kind of person that can render such service. The next customer journey is the conversion journey. At this stage of the marketing, here, this is where you call to action, where you ask your prospective clients or people that you've reached out to before to take a particular action like buy now, download now, read more, right? Several kind of this action. Meanwhile, trying to pass out this kind of call to action, your call to action should be something that is of minimal risk, right? Something like money back guaranteed or pay on delivery, right? So they should feel like when they take an action that you ask them to take, they won't be like they've enrolled in something that will cause them pain, or you begin to spam them. You can promise them that you can say something like, you too hate spam, don't worry, we won't spam you, we just want to keep you updated of our freebies or our latest products. Something like that will make them feel, okay, this person understands my pain. I'm not going to feel indebted, or I'm not going to feel like I've given out so much, right? So after that, you kind of measure all your marketing journey. And meanwhile, before measuring and all of this, you should try and set up your social media in such a way that it's going to track every customer at different stage of the customer journey, right? For instance, when you are in the consideration stage, you should try to reach out to people that has interacted with your brand during the awareness stage, right? It's not so okay to just always be reaching out to a new person. While you try to reach out to these old person that has had interaction with your brand, you can as well run a separate ad reaching out to new person, right? And you should make your social media in such a way to have content, right? In case the new person that is coming to find out your brand for the first time, most times they will go through your social media handle and see what's up there. So you should make sure your social media contains messages that it's educative, that it's convincing, and it shows that you are really an authority in that field. Then likewise also, when you are at the conversion stage, you should try to reach out to people that has interacted with your brand through your awareness campaign, through your consideration campaign, and also to new person. So setting up your social media to track your user actions, or to track people that has interacted with your brand or your website, it's paramount to a successful digital marketing journey.